we expected to do really well, but when we went through the process, it was totally different than we did the first time. We got our evidence from our text and we wrote our draft, we edited, and we looked back at it and we realized areas of opportunity and also things that we thought we did well.
The process of this was very different from fourth and fifth grade. In fourth grade, we were on the MCAS, so it was a little bit more stressful than when it was in fifth grade. But now when we're in fifth grade, we were able to kind of break up the process a little bit, and that was really helpful to us, I think. And also, we had some different strategies that helped us along the way as we were doing this. So I think that it was like way more helpful this year. But as in fourth grade, we were taught like one way, so the process was a little bit hard.
So I think one of the things, Ava, that we had discussed in the classroom was that when they attacked it now as fifth graders, obviously it wasn't during the MCAS. So there's like a little bit of that stress taken off of you because you're having the time to write it, you're having time to edit it. But I think that what the buy-in was when they went back and they looked at it again, they could see that they still went into this cold, right? Like they still had to break down the question. They had to answer the question, but they were doing it with fifth grade skills. And then they had something to compare it. I think the biggest part was going back, right, and comparing your fourth grade work and finding where were your, like you said, your areas of opportunities, or where were maybe some of those weak spots that you didn't even realize that you had in fourth grade, and that it was motivating. I think you said the other day, Ava, because you realize now that you've already started to fill in some of those gaps and you have the skills for this year. It was like a little bit of a confidence boost, would you say?
The staff meeting was a very big opportunity for us to be able to speak about how our experiences with MCAS last year compared to how we're preparing for it this year. Last year, we did spend a lot of time preparing weeks leading up to the MCAS. We were very exhausted when MCAS time came, and I thought that it was very helpful for us to speak about it to other teachers about how we could prepare for the MCAS this year and to just keep getting better about it.
I think something that I learned along the way was that you're doing the MCAS, I have a lot of anxiety about it. And I agree with Gabrielle, it was weeks and weeks of buildup just to get ready for like one test. But the staff meeting, I felt like it was a very good moment to like talk about it and to see what things that maybe even teachers or students could improve upon.
But also being able to share with them like how I felt about what we were being taught or how we were being taught, and how we could make it a little bit more sustainable so that way kids would learn in various ways. That was like, I was very impressed with myself.
I feel more confident because I feel like we've got taught in way more than I thought in fifth grade. I've gotten more pushed, which has gotten me to learn more. And I think I'm going to do great on the MCAS because I feel more confident in my writing skills and even math skills, that I think when it comes to MCAS time, I'm not going to be stressed and it's not going to be as hard as I think it will.
I feel a lot more confident than I felt last year because, first of all, we're not building up all this anxiety about preparing for it for weeks. We're just adding it into our routine, and I feel a lot more confident because I know that Mrs. King could have just said that it was great, but she pushes us to be better. And I know that based off of the writings I've done and the feedback I've received, I know that I can do really great with the prompts on the MCAS, and I feel very confident about that.